Hello, everyone. So I saw this on the website formerly known as Twitter the other day, and this really led me on a bit of a rabbit hole because I had the same reaction to a lot of other people, but the story here kind of massively expanded when I looked further into things. So it all started with this tweet. AI should not be writing obituaries. Pay your damn writers, MSN. This is from Ed Lockwood, 87. And it's about the very tragic passing of a NBA basketball player, Brandon Hunter, who passed away very recently. Now, MSN themselves have deleted the page because they got caught out, right? Fortunately for us, the Wayback Machine exists. And here's what the original article had to say. Brandon Hunter, useless at 42. Story by editor. Former NBA participant Brandon Hunter, who beforehand performed for the Boston Celtics and Orlando Magic, has handed away on the age of 42, as introduced by Ohio males basketball coach Jeff Bowles on Tuesday. Hunter, initially extremely regarded high school basketball participant in Cincinnati, achieved vital success as a head for the Bobcats. He earned 3 first-team All-MAC convention alternatives and led the NCAA in rebounding throughout his senior season. Hunter's expertise led to his choice because the 56th general decided within the 2003 NBA draft. What? Throughout his NBA profession, he performed in 67 video games over 2 seasons and achieved a career high of 17 factors in a recreation in opposition to the Milwaukee Bucks in 2004. And that's it. Right. So, yeah, people were saying, oh yeah, this is this is an AI generated article. That's how it's AI should not be writing obituaries. How I got curious about this though is that I've read AI generated news and it doesn't sound like that. News articles that are generated by ChatGPT do not sound like that. They use different phrasing. And what really stood out to me was the word choice. It was really weird, right? So the thing is it's not MSN who wrote this, right? Despite the fact that MSN were tagged on this. They scraped this from a website called Racetrack. Racetrack.news. Here they are. And there's a lot to talk about here. But I found the original article in here. They never took it down. Brandon Hunter useless at 42. Now, does this mean that the AI, the AI is uprising and it views humans as useless fleshy meatbags? No, it doesn't. Because I want to draw your attention to something in this article. They link to a TMZ sports article. Brandon Hunter, ex-NBA player, dead at 42. Now, I'm going to read this one paragraph at a time, and we're going to compare the two. Former Boston Celtics and Orlando Magic player Brandon Hunter has died, Ohio men's basketball coach Jeff Bowles said Tuesday. He was just 42 years old. Former NBA participant Brandon Hunter, who beforehand performed for the Boston Celtics and Orlando Magic, has handed away on the age of 42, as introduced by Ohio males basketball coach Jeff Bowles on Tuesday. Do you see what's happening here? So, what'll be a bit quicker is if we look at all the awkward wording in this article and we compare it to the original. Who beforehand performed for the Boston Celtics, former Boston Celtics. So has handed away on the age of 42, has died. Hunter, initially a extremely regarded high school basketball participant in Cincinnati. Hunter, a standout high school hoops player in Cincinnati, achieved vital success as a head for the Bobcats. Was a star forward for the Bobcats. Do you see this? Do you see what's happening here? Throughout his NBA profession, he performed in 67 video games. He played 67 games over 2 seasons in the association. And here, when they link to the original TMZ stuff, it's ex-NBA participant instead of player. Ex-NBA player Brandon Hunter, lifeless at 42. Dead at 42. So, at this point, it became really obvious to me what it is they're doing here, right? So they've taken this TMZ Sports article and they've run it through some kind of algorithm, which all it does is it keeps the text intact, but it just swaps out certain words, phrases. It's like if you were cheating at like a test or an essay in school, and you go to your friend, you're like, oh, can I copy what you wrote? And they said, yeah, just reword it so it doesn't look like. That's what's happened here, right? And and then I was thinking, well, has this happened elsewhere? So I check editorial, because that's like one of the only authors on the website. They have 701 pages, right? They are publishing, I mean, as of recording, it's the 19th of September today, right? Let's see how many articles they wrote on the 18th alone, just from quote-unquote editorial. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here. Right, so we have 10 per page. Oh, these are actually earlier. What? Okay, so that's 20 for the 19th. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Can I go to page 9, please? God, this website sucks. 80. This website is so laggy, it's unreal. 90, if I haven't lost count. I might have lost count. It's 90 in my head. Oh, this one's doubled. We'll count this because it's got 2 separate entries. Yeah, look, they're doubling up. They're doubling up. 100. We're still on September 19th here. 100, yeah, still on September 19th, 110, 120, 140. It just ought to be the 720 pages. 150. Oh, wait, it stopped here. 141 by my count. So in the space of one day, editorial at Racetrack posted 141 separate articles. I mean, yeah, you have to be prolific, but not that prolific. And we've seen articles doubling up as well. And I wanted to see if I could track down some other articles and the articles they were being stolen from. So I've got this one. Agent satisfied Man United star has burned his bridges and will seal switch again to former membership. And then at onefootball.com, agent convinced Man United star has burned his bridges and could seal transfer back to former club. One leading football agent is convinced that Jadon Sancho has burned his bridges at Manchester United after a public row with the manager Erik ten Hag. One main soccer agent is satisfied that Jadon Sancho has burned his bridges at Manchester United after a public row with the supervisor. I don't like the way this football club's being run. I would like to speak to your supervisor, please. The England Worldwide was not too long ago not noted of Man United squad to tackle Arsenal on the Emirates Stadium, and Ten Hag was crucial to the participants' performances in coaching when requested to elucidate why he didn't embody him. What? The England international was recently left out of Man United's squad to take on Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium, and Ten Hag was critical of the player's performances in training when asked to explain why he didn't include him. Right? It's the same article, right? Like, this took me a very short amount of time to find. The trick, by the way, is you just look to see if they quoted anyone talking, like here, and you just Google that, and you get the original article, like, immediately. The other thing that's notable as well, zero comments on any of these articles. I guess they paid for the bot that scrapes news articles and just rewrites them into being gibberish, but they didn't want to pay for bots to, like, make pretend comments. I've got another one here. Verstappen disagrees with boring F1 criticism. Max should preserve performing. Versus Verstappen disagrees with boring F1 criticism. Max must keep performing. Not all Method 1 viewers are pleased with the present state of the game. They assume F1 has changed into boring as a result of dominance of Max Verstappen and Crimson Bull racing. Nevertheless, Jos Verstappen stresses that Max can't simply decelerate to maintain issues thrilling for viewers. Not all Formula 1 viewers are happy with the current state of the sport. They think F1 has become boring due to the dominance of Max Verstappen and Red Bull racing. However, Jos Verstappen stresses that Max cannot just slow down to keep things exciting. Yeah, I mean, this is just like a fucking joke, right? Like, this website. There is a very real chance that next to nobody aside from myself has looked at this website. I mean, they must be, right, to, like, be making money, but no one's engaging with it, right? There's no comments. If you actually read the article, it's fucking gibberish. It doesn't mean anything. Unless you know to check for the original articles, it seems like it's machine translated. right? Like you plugged it into Google Translate and then you just ran it into like, you know, another language and then back into English. But that's not what's happening here. Like very clearly what's happening here is this bot has scraped articles from other sporting journalism websites and then just subbed out certain words so that it doesn't flag up as being a word for word copy. That's what's happening here. What's weird is occasionally they have articles by people that aren't quote unquote just editorial. Like we have one here from Owain Jones. You know, I'm going to do a test now. Let's just see what he's got here. Got any quotes in here? Oh, this doesn't make sense. Let me look this up. Australia, let's be trustworthy, fell to items. All right, I can gather from that that's. Let's be honest. I'm not sure what fell to items could be. Was it Owain Jones? Owain Jones doesn't exist. This article is by Graham Simmons. Let me find it. Australia, let's be honest, fell to pieces. Versus Australia, let's be trustworthy, fell to items. Oh my god. Oh, Racetrack, you despicable fucking people. You're despicable. I have no respect for you whatsoever. And I couldn't help but look at this background image, and I have got it here. And you know what? If this isn't just... You know, they say AI art is the future. And you know what? Like, I look at a beautiful piece of artwork like this, and I'm inclined to agree. Football players shouldn't have faces. Because let's be honest, if he did have a face, it would look like this. This guy's got a sleeveless shirt, which is nice. God, how embarrassing. How embarrassing. So yeah, I wonder, is there an about? Yeah. They say who's behind this? Racetrack LLC. This is the first time I've done any kind of investigation while I'm recording. Let's see who this is. Don't think it's them. Although this is all incredibly sketchy. No, this is from 2012. This is Pacific Raceways. What? So if I look up Racetrack LLC, I get this, right? Racetrack LLC, which is the website pacificraceways.com. And if you visit the pacificraceways.com, you get directed to this FBI page. Now, I'm not confident. I haven't, you know, obviously I can't verify this to know if these are the same people or if they've just lifted the name, right? Like, but there's like nothing about these people. If you look on Racetrack's like actual website, there's no mention whatsoever of like who these people are. There's a email address, but I'll be honest, I'm not contacting that. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing here, and you know, like this is my opinion based on what I've seen. It seems to me like it's a shell company. They're here to just steal articles from other websites in an effort to try and get engagement. But yeah, this just led me down a little bit of a rabbit hole because I was looking at these articles. I'm like, these don't look ChatGPT generated to me. You know, there's certain clues as to when that's been done. So instead, this is a new kind of algorithmic fuckery, which is taking things written by people and just changing out words until it's a word salad that looks kind of similar to the thing you stole. If you see this and you're a part of racetrack.news, I think you're disgusting. Don't contact me. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, this has been some good fun looking at what these fucking nitwits are doing on their website. So yeah. See you in the next one. Have a good day. Be good to each other. Samir, I beg you. I don't think we lost any cargo. Yeah, no, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're all good. It's all good.